I'm just clearing the energy from the previous reading with some white sage. Clearing you. Make sure no yuckiness comes in and our energy is clear. I'm going to do myself real fast so I can channel good and clear and precise for you. Alright, nice. Alright, I'm not sure what this reading is going to be about, but let's start with my channeled card deck that I made. What's going on for the collective that we need to discuss at this time? PTSD, trauma. Ooh, okay. Some of you might be in treatment for this, or it might be being triggered at this time. What is going on with this trauma? Spirit guides and family. So if you're a soldier, a veteran, I do feel like if you lost somebody either while you were overseas or just in general, they could have came home and, got sick or had an unfortunate accident. Doesn't necessarily mean that they died at war, but I feel like this is either a fellow serviceman, a fellow officer, maybe even like a fireman or EMT, like a service worker. But I don't know why I just saw, like, not a regular firefighter, like forest fire fighting. Like, I'm seeing the helicopters dropping water. Maybe that was relevant to something this person did. They could have been a helicopter pilot. Maybe you are. Maybe you're addressing your time in the service. So I'm seeing someone writing a book. Perhaps someone should write a book about their PTSD experience, or they are, or they did. It could be an anniversary of this book, or signifying, yes, you should write this book. Or if you are working on this book currently, I think Spirit is saying it's going to help a lot of people, and especially in the military. God bless you. That's awesome. I lost 2 really good soldiers to suicide from PTSD trauma. I feel like they're coming through, being relevant here. This could be somebody that you knew that committed suicide visiting. Maybe they're recognizing that you're doing something with this cause. You're doing something with PTSD. You're like standing up for it. You're either maybe starting to get help for it, support group, something like that is being acknowledged. I'm just seeing like, hi, my name is so-and-so. I have PTSD. I just want to talk to you a little bit about my experiences today. So maybe you're a public speaker. Maybe you're talking to other people. And there's all levels of PTSD and trauma. This does not have to be military related. You could have survived something. You could have saw something horrific. You could have had been attacked in some way that creates PTSD. Abandonment as children creates PTSD. Whatever PTSD that really traumatized and hindered you most of your life, you're either writing a book about this, speaking about it, or should be speaking about it. This is your spirit guides, your spirit teams coming in to talk about this. Game playing, not committing. So in this field, I feel like you push people away. You keep people at arm's length because, one, you're protecting them from your own trauma and your own dysfunctions, or this is something you could have done in the past. When you were ill, you could have pushed somebody away, or just learned to self-isolate. And I myself have PTSD from my childhood, and this is the number one MO of people who do have PTSD. You keep people but so close. Letting them in is a scary and sometimes hindering. I'm seeing this dragonfly all over again. 4:20 was just on the clock, and I just saw a doobie, so this could be relevant. Maybe someone deals with their PTSD through marijuana, and I am a strong supporter of that. However, I know that a lot of people, it triggers it. There are some people working with experimental mushrooms with their psychologists or peyote, stuff like that. You might be experiencing that, or have. They're bringing it forward. I just feel like you're writing a book about this, or some kind of show or something. Maybe you should. Fear of rejection, failure. Yeah, you're keeping everybody at arm's length because you don't want to be left behind. You don't want to have to lose someone again. So you're not letting anyone in. Spirit's kind of calling you out. This is your PTSD. You don't let anyone close to you. You don't know how to let anybody in. Maybe you're thinking about letting someone in and you just really have no idea how to do this. Let me help you. Let's get some oracle cards. How can I help this collective lower their force field, if you will? The force is strong with this one. Yeah, cosmic emerald. Create perfect health. Access divine abundance. Exactly. You are really healing. You're in this healing vibe. You're in this healing energy. I think you do want to let people in. I think you're addressing this. Maybe you're speaking to other people, or will be, on how you finally did let that guard down. That could be futuristic. I'm a little bit of a precognitive reader, but at the end of the day, this is all about healing. To me, this is healthy mantras like, I am lovable. I do deserve to have a true partnership, a true friend. I do deserve to have people to know me, and it's safe to do that. It's safe to open myself up and allow others in. I don't have to be so protective of myself. I can be selective, but I do not have to be so protective. No matter what, I can get through anything. I can survive. Look at how much I've already survived. Like, positively affirming that it's okay to let people in if you are called to. It's okay to have strong discernment and have that guard up and not really allow people in. I think it does protect you from the wrong people. You're being more clear and precise with yourself in that way. But it's to that point where you were just not letting anybody in, even when they were being called to you, even when they were opening your heart and making you fall and making you believe in life again. You still were pushing them back, or you still are. And Spirit's asking you to really work on that, or really start working with people who are like that, because this is the true healing. Being able to be your authentic self and give yourself freely is the sign of somebody who truly is healed. And I think you've come a long way. For some of you, I think this is the last step to just relearn how to give your heart again and to be yourself and open up. That's a tough step. Like, don't force it, but keep actively working towards it, because you are worthy of love. You do deserve this, and you aren't your past. You aren't your trauma. You are your future. You are your hope, and you are your faith. And you can positively affirm and manifest that right one in. But use your discernment. If you, for some reason, just can't let your guard down with somebody, even after a long time, perhaps there's a message. I am literally seeing a drone right now. It's like so alienistic. I don't even know how to explain it. It looks like a drone on fire, actually. I don't get it. Weird technology. Anyway, creative solutions. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. Yes, you've gotten yourself in this rut of, you need to be more playful and more spontaneous. Not everything needs to be orchestrated or thought to death. Just be in the moment and exist. I am presence, exactly. You are enough as you are. You don't have to change. You don't have to hide your trauma. You don't have to showcase it and talk about it all the time either. But that's part of healing. When you get in that pocket of PTSD, once you start getting treatment, sometimes it's all you want to talk about. Maybe in that case, you are being directed to keep more of that close to the chest until you're confident that these people aren't going to use it against you. There's a little bit of warning energy for that. All right, let's see. Near future, what do we need to know? Yeah, you are a treasure. You are a gift. And you don't need to hide yourself. Hiding yourself is a disservice to the world. Hiding yourself from everyone else hurts the world, because you're meant to be here. You're meant to speak your truth. You have become this person and you are a titan, but you don't see that yet. You don't see your own worth yet, and how much you are hindering your life because you don't see how special you are. You're special, boo-boo. You're worthy of all of this, no matter what. Yeah. You're going to get that spiritual release. You're going to get help to open your heart up. It's just going to happen naturally. Just breathe.